What is up, everyone? This is Andy, November 0, Alpha Papa X-Ray here for the 42nd episode of the World Radio League Show, the fastest 2 hours in ham radio. Welcome all, and happy Monday to you. Great to see everyone piling in. Sorry about the issue with the chat. That is now resolved. So, at least on the World Radio League channel, I'll have to investigate and see what happened there. We might be able to fix Ham Radio Prep next week so that doesn't happen. Yes, they're streaming on both places, World Radio League and Ham Radio Prep YouTube channels, Facebook pages, and maybe even the occasional X feed. So, great to see everyone here. We have a jam-packed show for you today, including a couple of exciting special guests, one of which you are familiar with, the other of which you are very familiar with, but not usually on the show. So we'll get kicked off here. It's a beautiful, beautiful Monday here in Missouri. Catalina, how is it in Argentina today?
Hello. How are you, everybody? Here it's a great day. It's a great Monday.
Fantastic. Always good to see Catalina. James, unfortunately, was not able to make it today. However, we have another very special guest today. Welcome the one, the only, Professor Jim Reed in for BFR. Hey, Jim. How you doing?
Woo-hoo.
I should unmute my mic so you can hear me. I am doing great. How's everybody today?
Doing fantastic. Fantastic. Great to hear you. So how's weather in Florida, my friend?
It is Chamber of Commerce weather today. It's about 72 and sunny and comfortable, and we're just having a good day. I think that'll mean that we're going to have a good launch in 2 days, but we'll get to that.
Awesome. Indeed, we will get to that. For those of you who don't know, Jim is a fellow space nerd, so we will be talking Artemis 2 later in the show. It's like he's got his.
See, I got space shuttles and rockets.
There
and
you
all
go.
kinds of things on my shirt today. There might even be a Death Star on there, but I'm not 100% sure.
I like it. Catalina, I don't know if you have. Do you have starring privileges for the comment section in StreamYard? If you can, could you star up a few comments? You don't have that capability. All right.
You took out for me.
Oh no, we'll have to fix that. All right. So let's see here. We have plenty of stuff to talk about today. Go ahead and start throwing your comments in the chat because, as always, we love interacting with y'all. I had a great weekend. I went down to the Oars Ham Fest, met a few good friends. KE6GAE, the Hillbilly Ham. Ham Till It Hurts was there. We had Sean was down there. Great to see Sean. Thank you, Sean, for inviting me down. And had a really good time. A lot of folks dropped by. So not a huge ham fest, but it was fun. It was really fun. I trust Catalina and Jim that both of you had a great weekend. It was I
did. Had some family over on Saturday, and then I spent some time on Sunday putting up a new antenna. So always fun when you can do some ham radio stuff.
Absolutely. Catalina, I'm guessing you had some asado. Hung out with some family.
Saturday afternoon I did 5 POTA activations, and on Sunday I did 10. Imagine when I will be able to say that. But yeah, some family and friends. It was a very, very rainy weekend here, so I couldn't do a lot of things as I like. But yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the day you do 10 POTA activations, that's an exciting day. That's an exciting day for any of us. Yeah, absolutely. So as usual, great to see everyone in the chat. Looks like there's a lot of you already tuning in, so good to see that. We have, as I said, plenty to talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and just dive in here. We have some new features on the World Radio League side. We have got, we've just launched confirmation requests. Now, this one's really cool. You can go into your QSO manager and your logbook. You can, click select all and click request confirmation. Any contact that is not confirmed those stations will get an email with your contact information on there saying, would you create, or with the QSO information saying, would you create a World Radio League account, upload your contacts, so they'll confirm, or log the contacts as the case may be. It is really awesome. I've already got a ton of new confirmations from that. I had several pop in over the weekend, so that was great to see. Go use that like crazy. I'm really excited to see the midweek metric to see, how many new users we've gained over the last week, Catalina, with this new confirmation request feature. I think this is going to be exciting.
Yes, I hope.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that it's exciting for all the users, and it's a great feature to try.
Absolutely. That's not the only thing we have new. One of the developers and I are working on the operating console. I should have, once again,
oh, that's the name?
That's what I'm calling it right now.
Okay. Sounds good. I didn't know it was a decision taken.
We will refer to it as the operating console unless and until a new name is designated. So we were working on it this morning. I wish I would have pulled it up locally so that I could share that with you, but once again, I failed to do so. It is really looking cool. You're gonna have tons of widgets, and I wanted to say, guys, go to Discord and start throwing in. There's a feedback channel there. There's a new features channel there. Probably go to the go to the new features channel. Mention the operating console in your comment and tell us what kind of widgets you'd like to see. We already have a ton of widgets on there, but we can always add more widgets. So tell us what kind of widgets you'd like to see. It'll be very customizable. We're gonna have a map with a lot of great overlays. Tell us what kind of overlays you'd like to see. And just let us know over in the Discord. If you do not have the Discord link, I will be posting that. I'll try to get that in there on the when we hit our first break here in just a few minutes. I'll grab that Discord link and throw that in there. So it's really coming right along. We should have launch in a few days. It's coming along extraordinarily well, and it's looking like we will have launch very soon on that. We've got a new desktop app version in the works. This one's really cool because you'll have, I don't know if you can see this on the wall behind me or not, but I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share to demonstrate what you're going to get with this new version, because this is epic. This is really, really cool. So share my screen here. You can see I've got a Cloud Sync dashboard up. This will show status of your local database versus your cloud database. Shows any changes pending. Has a health notice here. It will show, of course, your data source sync, your local ADIF backup option here. So if you want to do a quick local backup, you can just click this export local backup option instantly. And you've got a clear local data option here where you can clear and resync. If your local data is stale, you want to pull that fresh copy from the cloud, you just clear local and resync. You can click the sync now button to sync with your cloud account, and you've got a refresh button. We've also got a couple other options here. Have some details you can check out, some logs you can check out. It's really going to be incredible. So that update should be dropping, if not today, then later this week. It's nearly ready. I think there were a couple of last minute bugs they found that they needed to resolve, but that one should be coming right away. It's looking really cool, really awesome. So be excited for that. We also have WRL confirmation rechecks. This one's really cool. If you've got a contact that's confirmed or that's logged on your end, the other operator had a World Radio League account. You don't know why they're not confirmed. Click the reconfirm button, and if there was a trigger that got hung up whenever they were supposed to confirm, this way you don't have to submit a bug report to us and say, hey, my contacts aren't confirming. You can click the button. It will literally check World Radio League, QRZ, and LOTW, all three, for a new confirmation record, and it will confirm that across one of those services if it's available. So
I'm going to do that with POTA Power because I make a bunch of contacts with them and I never seem to get the confirmations to come through. So I'm going to
I think they always log on Vaughn's account. So that might be one thing. I don't know that they usually log on Julie's account. I think they mostly log on Vaughn's, but yeah, absolutely. That is
both. So I'll take a look.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ian.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's great. Yep, it's in QSO Manager. You can just select the individual contacts or select all your contacts, do the recheck. It's really, really great. So that's available now. Jim, have you been using the desktop app much? Have you tried that out yet?
I downloaded it enough to put a couple of contacts in like the version 0.1.
Yeah.
But I have not spent a lot of time with it. And part of that is me, because I haven't spent a lot of time on the radio.
Yeah.
So,
I understand.
But I've tasted it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, the desktop app's an absolute game changer. And I know for some of you, it's a disappointment because we don't have cat control added yet. That's coming very soon. It's still an absolute game changer for those of you who go out and do POTA activations in parks with no service, where you're not necessarily wanting to use cat control. You're just wanting to log on something bigger than a handheld smartphone, which I took it out, did a POTA activation with my, KH1 and a borrowed KX2, and it was incredible just to log that whole activation on the desktop app. So yeah, it was really awesome. It was really awesome. So go check out the desktop app. Like I said, cat control will be available very soon. We're just working through that integration process over the next few days. So that will be coming before you know it. Right. What else do we have on the list for today? Catalina, there's a lot of stuff here. Hit me up after the stream, and we will get some social media posts put together for you. I know you handle all of that, and so there's a lot of good information here. If you need some screenshots, whatever, let me know. I'll get them to you.
Yeah, I sent a message before, and of course
boy, I'm in trouble with HR already. Catalina is our head.
You're not responding to me.
Catalina
What's happening with it? Amateur, extra.
I don't extra. Catalina is our HR department, our administrative assistant, our social media manager, and whatever else she needs to be on any given day. Catalina is rocking it, and we're very thankful. Oh yes, and Mugs for MapShare's manager as well. So Catalina does a great job with that. So thank you, Catalina.
Catalina, my permanent record's pretty clean in the HR department, isn't it?
Yes. I think that you're the best for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm
sorry.
sorry,
You're
Andy.
just saying that because Jim complimented you this morning.
No. I can say that Professor is one of the best. I can't say the same from the extra operator.
Wait, I'm an extra too.
Yeah, you're an extra too. Oh, yeah, I'm always surrounded by extra. I'm just a technician. I'm sorry.
All right. We also have just launched our new onboarding workflow. So, if you're creating a new account on World Radio League, if you're a new user creating an account, got a beautiful flow there. If you're already a user, you'll be interacting with that when you log into your account. You'll interact with it a little bit. It's really fantastic. Great job by our dev team on that one.
Yes.
We have some other really cool stuff here. And this is going to require a screen share because this is just awesome. So let me pull up a screen share. We just launched a new feature on our activities tab, which doesn't get enough love lately because we haven't done a lot of updates. But that has just changed. We just launched a new feature where you can track some of your POTA and SOTA and WWFF parks a little better. Put this up on screen. So if you go down here to your activities tab, you can now, you see I've got all my parks, all my local parks around me pulled up here. I can now click the show hunted button. These are all the parks that I've hunted, which of course not a lot around me because most of them are on HF and skip zone and what have you. So if I go out, I'm sure I've hunted some down in Florida. Yeah, there we go. Here's one in where's that located?
Savannah.
Yeah, right around Savannah. Yeah, I've worked that one. There's a bunch more popping up here.
So green is worked.
Green is worked. Yellow is not worked. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have plenty of work to do, Andy.
Yeah, I know. What's that?
Where do I find this again? Because I want to see.
This is on the activities tab right here on the sidebar.
Activities.
Between analytics and spotting, right there. You can pull that up. You can see all the parks that you've worked, and it's really, really an incredible thing. Now, the other cool thing is you've got a show activated button, and this does the same thing only for activated parks. So now if I zoom into my location and zoom out a little bit there, you can see all the parks that I've activated around me. So there's actually some closer than I realized that I haven't activated yet. So yeah, absolutely. Very cool. Great
so cool.
work to our newest member of the development team, Symphonius, on this one. He did an awesome job here, and it's really looking incredible, coming along really well. So this is available now. This is live. Go check that out. It's really a cool feature.
I will take a note for.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can send you a screenshot for this. And unless you have a bunch of activated parks around you that you've activated,
I did 10 on Sunday.
Absolutely, of course you did. We also have a newly refreshed stats tab. So let me go over here into a logbook. Unfortunately, I did not get to participate in the CQ Worldwide WPX SSB contest as much as I wanted to. I was working a ham fest and then busy on Sunday, so that didn't happen. But I'll go into this POTA activation. If I go over here to this stats tab, now you can see we've refreshed it. This aligns now with our desktop and mobile app stats views. So look at that. Absolutely beautiful.
What has changed?
What's that?
What has changed from the previous one?
The entire UI. So we had a much different UI on this before. The whole look of everything was a whole lot different. Now it is more streamlined, looks more beautiful, looks more fantastic, and just overall better. So great work to the dev team on that one. I think maybe cool. Smurfell and Najim both had a hand in it. If not, it was just Najim, but I think they both worked on this one. Anyway, it looks amazing. Great job, guys. Looks fantastic. So go check that out. Say that again, Catalina.
Whoever did it, thank you so much.
Whoever you are, you know who you are, and you are good. All right. We also, I also wanted to mention that we do still have availabilities, and Catalina can fill you in on this a little bit more. Availabilities for Dayton Hamvention, volunteer application process is still open. So if you want to volunteer to help us out at the Dayton Hamvention booth, Catalina, go ahead and tell them what they need to do.
Of course. So yeah, we are going to Dayton Hamvention 2026 as we always do every year. And we opened some spots for you to volunteer in our booth. We have, of course, booth for World Radio League and also for Ham Radio Prep. So if you have experience on both platforms, it's even better. So there is a form that it was sent. I can send the link also here, but it was sent on our World Radio League email last Friday. And if you can't find it, it's also in the World Radio League community. You can apply from there. You need to fill out some information for us to send you some supplies and your email and call sign so I can contact you after your application. And if not, if you don't find the form but you want to participate, you can contact me also or at partnerships@worldradioleague.com and we can talk about that. But yeah, we will love to have you there collaborating with us. And it's a very fun experience.
Absolutely. Yeah. So go sign up for that. Like Catalina said, link's been in the emails. It's been in the community. So go sign up and we'd love to see you at Dayton. We're really excited about Dayton. I'm going to be there. James is going to be there. We're going to have a lot of fun. So really looking forward to that.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What else do we have? Catalina, tell us about Mugs for Map Shares, how that's going, when the next drawing is, how to enter, what it is,
Okay, yeah, because I made
Give
a
us the
decision
pitch.
this morning. It's not a very important decision, but I think that as the live stream is very, very important for map share, I won't announce the winners until next Monday here. So the month ends tomorrow, the 31st. So that's the last day to participate for March. So on Wednesday, the 1st of April, we start a new month. So you can start participating. But the winners, will announce them on Monday. And then, of course, I will make a social media post and also contact you. But what is this about? So for the ones that don't know, this is a recurring project that we have month after month, where you have just to share your World Radio League map on social media, tagging World Radio League accounts, and you'll get a point. So if you share 10 maps, you'll get 10 points. If you share 20 points. As many maps you share, as many possibilities you have to win one of these maps that Andy is sharing on the screen. We have 5 winners per month. So we have plenty of winners. You have a lot of opportunities and possibilities to win this mug, and it's very easy. Just share your World Radio League in social media, tagging us, because so I can see those maps. If you don't tag our accounts, maybe I can't because I can't scroll every day on Facebook. So it's easier if you tag World Radio League. And yeah, we already had a lot of winners in the past months. And if you were a winner in the previous month, you don't have to stop sharing those maps, because you have the possibility to win a different mug that
we have a new mug.
Designer.
I don't have the pictures right in front of me right now, but we do have a new mug, and it's beautiful.
We do. Our designer did his magic again, and he designed a great C code.
That's Q code
mug. And that's
Ryan does an awesome job. He's a great graphic designer.
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. He's awesome. And this mug, the Morse code, I can say that it's one of the mugs that a lot of people love. It is great.
Yeah,
so beautiful. You have 2 more days to participate for March mugs, and if not, on Wednesday we start a new month, April. So new month to participate and have a lot of possibilities to win this mug. So we will know the winners next Monday.
There you go. Very nice. Looking forward to that. So Monday is the drawing or the announcement of the winners 1 week from today. So very, very excited about that.
I leave the announcement here, Andy, for your live stream, because you deserve to
Terry says he wants a Q code mug. Terry, you got to win twice to get the Q code mug.
Terry had to win once.
Oh, great. What
happened?
Apparently you do this.
And you have some...
And Matt gives you balloons. So everybody, peace.
I don't know. I don't have those things that you have, Andy.
Yeah. You want balloons, or if you want fireworks, I can give you fireworks.
Yeah, you have a lot of things. I don't have anything.
Absolutely.
Andy's having too much fun.
Every week, more fun than a human being should be allowed to have. Catalina, thank you so much for walking through that. We really appreciate you handling that every week, and you do a great job of that. You may not know that Catalina also goes and does a what we would kind of call like a an output metric check on social media, where she goes and checks for map shares in a lot of the popular POTA Facebook groups for us every week, and kind of compares it against some of the leading competitors. Go do Catalina a favor, and this week post your maps like crazy in the POTA groups on Facebook. Post your maps. You'll not only be entering to win that mug, but you'll also be brightening Catalina's day. Post them on Monday, post them on Tuesday, post them on Wednesday, post them on Thursday. Catalina's Thursday the last day that you count for those, or do you count them all on Thursday?
No, every day.
Every day, but when you're counting when you're doing the tally.
Oh yeah, Thursday.
Post
tally them up Thursday morning. Yeah.
Post as many as you can Wednesday afternoon and Thursday morning. Post like crazy. Flood those groups with your World Radio League map shares of your POTA activations and what have you. So make Catalina much happier.
Yeah, I'm always checking, and I'm always responding to all the map shares that I see.
Catalina
Catalina
is always in such a bad mood in those meetings because you guys don't post up. No, I'm kidding. that is absolutely very much a joke. If you saw Catalina in our meetings, you would be well.
I was going to say, I was going to come to Catalina's defense. I don't think I've ever seen Catalina.
Yeah, exactly. Catalina brings her
always got a smile.
She brings her brightness to the live streams. We appreciate you, Catalina. Even on your bad days, you're still happy. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. So that's not to say that she hasn't had a few disgusted words for our competitors, but no, I'm kidding. So we are coming up to a break. We are going to I'm gonna grab that Discord link, give it to y'all, and then we're gonna start walking through some of y'all's comments and questions. Jim, you're gonna be here for at least another half hour, right?
I can be here. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Because we're going to talk Artemis 2, and Jim has some great information on that. So we're going to be talking about that here in a little bit. At least I hope he does, because otherwise we may not have
a some. If it's great or not is to be determined.
We'll catch up with Jim in a little bit. But first, we're going to have your comments right after the break. Do not go anywhere because we have plenty more to come. We'll see you on the other side. We are back. Welcome to the second portion of the show here today, the second half of the show. This is the World Radio League Show, episode 42. I am Andy, N0APX, your extra operator host for today. We have still got Catalina and Jim in the house. Welcome back, both of you. Great to have you both here today. Absolutely awesome. So
good to be here.
Yeah, very much. We're don't get to have Jim here very often, but we're gonna have to see if we can get him back more often. Awesome to see both of you here. All of our good friends in the chat. We're gonna talk to you next. So great to see you. I did want to thank Larry in A4DX for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
I was not sure if you wanted to share that.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Larry said something, so thanks, Larry.
I was really going to give you a hard time, and then I decided against it, so I'm glad somebody brought it up. Fresh-faced Andy turned over another year.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. We've got tons and tons to cover in the comment section already. Be patient with me as I'm going to work through this without James assisting today. So we're going to do our best. Zach. Hey, Zach. Welcome back to the chat, my friend. He's coming for his QSL card. Zach, Maggie, both of you, I am so sorry. I have not got those in the mail. Yes, face planted firmly in palm. I will try to get those mailed out right away. I apologize. I have both of those cards still in the shack, and I'll try to get those filled on out and send them to you both. Thank you for reminding me, Zach. Completely slipped through the cracks, my friend. I'm so sorry.
That I need to do some new QSL cards because I don't have new ones for this Florida location yet, and I've gotten a few in, so I need to get caught up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've got a whole backlog of QSL cards I need to respond to, but my friends Zach and Maggie, I've promised them already, so I've got to get them out the door. So after that, we'll try to get through some more of the backlog, but I got to get those out first. So Dorvinian says, thanks for adding some Linux support. Not really much to say about it on Community Forum because it just works. That's awesome, my friend. That's great to hear. Larry says it is 85 degrees in the St. Louis, Missouri area. Who needs Florida? Indeed. You want to be in the state that gives you whatever weather you want right at the time that you probably don't want it. It's Missouri. Missouri will give you just about anything. So you never know. If you don't like it, wait a few minutes. Larry also said the CQ Worldwide WPX SSB contest was a great success, especially for those of us using the World Radio League logbook. I am going to pull that up in just a few minutes so we can look at the WPX contest because that's a really big one. So we're going to take a look at that. Whoa, we have some updates to the contest page. I didn't even know this was live yet. So
it is.
Yeah, I will be sharing that shortly. Who else do we have here? We have Terry in the house. I'll go see Hillbilly Ham, but not you. Well, Terry, come to the Dayton Hamvention or a ham fest within an hour and a half of me, and maybe we can meet. But yes, this one was local to me, and we were. I really appreciate the head of that ham fest helped us out with a couple tables, so we really appreciate it. Thank you, Sean. And yeah, it's a great ham fest. It was a great ham fest. Really good time. Larry says that Charlie Echo Zero Yankee stroke DJ4E is active from Easter Island. Wow, I didn't know that was going on right now. Yeah, absolutely. I will have to check that out, Larry. Thank you. Thanks for the tip there, man. I'm gonna have to look into that one. Our Catalina, maybe we're looking at another 20 minutes of me trying to work a station at the end of the show.
like the other Monday. Yeah, we can cut this at 90 minutes. Well, not 90 minutes. I'm gonna try and
Hey, I opened the show with calling it out at 2 hours again. So that probably means you're only going to run for 90 minutes, but anyway.
Yeah, it took like 1 week.
I think it was 2 weeks, but I got to be careful doing this again because we might get some more balloons. What else do we have? Terry says before you can do a POTA activation, you need to learn to get call signs correct.
He's talking to me.
Hint, hint, he says. So, yes, Terry.
Well, maybe, who knows? Next Monday, stay tuned, Terry.
Next Monday,
maybe
Terry,
I
come
can
along
talk.
and see if you posted enough map shares to win you a mug. And
maybe I learned your name and call sign this time.
yeah, maybe Catalina learned your name and call sign. In which case, maybe you can learn hers. It's Catalina. Be nice to her this week, Terry. She holds the power of eliminating you in her hands. No, I'm kidding.
Catalina, maybe one day we can get you up to the U.S. and take you out to a park.
Yeah.
Actually, come here. We'll take you out to 10 parks because I probably got 10 parks within 20 miles of me.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
And Catalina
you live in a great
fine
area.
art of cooking asado, Jim.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go to a park. You teach me how to do a POTA activation, and I can cook an asado for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's the
Peter's asking if it's possible to create a tab or page with all known DXpeditions. We are going to implement a widget on the new operating console that shows DXpeditions. At least that's the plan. So keep an eye out on that. That's going to be really cool. When that comes, you're going to have all kinds of cool widgets. One of them is going to be is planned to be DXpeditions. So Peter, good news for you there. Chris Stearns, I've started studying and really lit the fire last night, found the frequencies for the ISS, and was able to hear folks from Norway and Denmark calling, just holding my little handheld up in the air. If the neighbor's seen, I'm sure I've been talked about. Absolutely. Well, Chris, that's awesome. I still haven't even, I work alongside Professor Jim. I work alongside James, and I still haven't tuned into the ISS repeater. So I really need to get set up for that. I don't think I've got a good HT that can do the whole full duplexing thing. So maybe I got in 5100. Jim, doesn't the 5100 do full duplex?
It does not.
Oh, it does not. Oh,
but that's okay. You don't have to have a full duplex radio to do it. It just helps.
Okay.
But I just heard an ISS pass. What time is it? 3 hours ago.
Okay, nice. Sounds like I need to take the satellite and space operations course. Might help.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now that you got your extra, you can watch James and me some more.
I have got all the studying time in the world now that I've got my extra. So that's okay. Extra with a capital E. We have Josh is taking his general exam on Wednesday. Josh, awesome.
Good luck.
Are you taking it online, in person? It's great. That's awesome. I can't wait to hear your success story there. That's incredible. 1 month after getting his tech, thanks to Ham Radio Prep. Well, huge round of applause for Josh and for Jim. Jim has done an awesome job with these courses. Jim got me through general. Jim got me through extra. It's absolutely incredible work that Jim does. Thank you, Jim. You are an amazing teacher, and we really appreciate you.
I said it last Monday, but I wish I would have been. I would have the Shim professor in Argentina. That would be easier for me.
Jim, you just need to learn Spanish, and you're good
so
to go.
Jim, be prepared. I want the general.
Catalina, you are the Ham Radio Prep employee in Argentina, so I think it's time for Professor Catalina to start recording some courses here.
There you go. I like it.
By the time you're done, you will know everything you need to know to pass all 3 levels.
to pass the generalist.
Absolutely. EOD Kaboom, looks like EOD Kaboom has some great to see you, sir, has some suggestions for some additions to the dashboard. So drop those in Discord so we don't lose track of them, if you don't mind. EOD Kaboom is coming at us from Guam, so welcome Guam in the chat. Great to see him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, absolutely. We have let's see here. Who else do we have? We have got Tom, excited about the local backup button on the desktop app. Oh, I forgot to mention the desktop app also has the new the wrong page. The desktop app also has recently added. There we go. Okay. It's recently added the the activity map on the profile page. So now you can track your daily logging activity on the desktop app as well. Looks like I've been slacking. Yes, I have. I need to log a contact this week so I don't fall off the weekly streak bandwagon. But yeah, absolutely. It's coming right along. Najim's been doing great work there, so glad to see that. We have, let's see here. HamKJ5 says, "Hey Andy, all the space below the call sign input area, can we get a scoring section and or station spotting?" So HamKJ5, if you want to, can you maybe I don't know, sketch out on a screenshot kind of what you're thinking? Drop that in the Discord or in the community. Maybe send me an email or something. I would love to hear your ideas on that, because that could be really cool. We are going to be adding scoring. The plan is later this year, full scoring suite to the contesting system. So watch for that. But yeah, I would love to see what you're thinking on that. I would really appreciate a note there. So we have, what else do we have? We have got a lot of comments here that I'm sifting through. Jim, while I'm looking for some more comments, what's going on with ham radio prep right now? What are we in the middle of? What can we expect in the next few weeks?
We are continuing. So we launched the Parks on the Air course, the POTA course. A couple of Parks on the Air is a registered trademark of Parks on the Air Inc. But we call it the POTA course. So we launched the POTA course a few weeks ago, and we've gotten rave reviews. We are still adding material to that course. So going up in the next couple of days will be a lesson on Go kits. So people will be able to kind of get a better idea of what they want to carry. We talk about it by weight, and I make a big disclosure about how I screwed up making a Go kit one time. So you can watch for that.
I saw that clip. It kind of struck me funny.
Yeah. Learned. Yeah, hey, this is what ham radio is about, learning, right? It's lifelong learning. Yeah. We've got a lesson that will, not sure on the timing when it will be coming out, but it will talk about how to pick the perfect park. So how can you find park boundaries and doubles and triples, and what do you need to, checklist to prep before you go. So that's also in the works for the parks course. I think that's the biggest thing at the moment. We've got a lot of our YouTube videos that are going up right now are related to stuff that we filmed in Orlando. A really fun one that people may not have had a chance to check out yet is I talked to a guy, I believe it's Marconi Systems or Marconi Solutions, he named his company, but he made a playing card game related to ham radio. So you draw an antenna and you draw propagation and you spin the dice, and it all comes out, and you can compete against friends and family for making the best contacts in this playing card game. So that's kind of cool. But that's on our YouTube channel, Ham Radio Prep, and there'll be even more there. James had a nice interview with a Medal of Honor winner too. So you can go and check that out there on our YouTube channel.
Very nice, very nice. And I'm sorry, I was focused on the comments and I may have missed this. Did you talk about the technician pool expiring later this year, and what's in the works there?
So technician, the current technician course runs through. You can take your test using the current technician course through June 30th, 2026 this year. June 30th. I said 19 accidentally because June 30th is actually my birthday. So
yeah,
I didn't spill the year, but yeah. So that was kind of why 19 snuck out there.
Yeah.
Teams are working now on a replacement course, and here's how it works at Ham Radio Prep is if you have the technician course, if you buy the technician course, you get it for life. So even if you're studying now and just don't think you're going to be able to take the exam till after July 1st, no problem. As soon as we publish the new technician course, and that should hopefully be by the 1st of June, you'll get access to that as well. So you can take the old course, you'll be able to take the new course, and it's all included in the one price you've paid for the course. So new course is coming. Folks are working hard behind the scenes to put all that together, and just like everyone we do as they come out, it's kind of the best course ever.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's true. We're really improving. That's when it's really incredible. So Chris is still suggesting WRL t-shirts. We do have some t-shirts. We
have 3 different designs for World Radio.
I don't have
let me share that real quick here, because that's great. Let's see here. Here we go. I'll pull back up where I was with the mug here, and let's see. We got a lot of great merchandise in this store. These call sign plaques are awesome. I filmed a little changing of the guard video of me swapping out my old general plaque for my new extra plaque. So I might post that one soon. And then here's one of our World Radio League t-shirts. We've got, what else do we have? We've got this one, and this one. You can see.
Can I make a enhancement suggestion?
Yeah.
A link to the store in the World Radio League page.
Absolutely. Link to the whole shop here instead of just the shirts. You can go to just the shirts, but the whole page is packed with all kinds of goodies. We got magnets, car magnets. We've got desk signs. We've got hats, mugs. All kinds of cool stuff there. Band plan, poster, FCC license card. Those cards are beautiful.
That band plan poster was just updated with the new 60-meter changes too.
I've got the new one on the wall behind me now, and it looks amazing. So go pick you up one of those. There is the link. I just dropped it in the chat. I will drop a link to the World Radio League. Well, actually, the link to the World Radio League webpage is in the description of this live stream, so you can go check it out there. So go check out the store. All kinds of great stuff. And I think you can. Do we have any discount codes active right now, Catalina? Any promotional codes?
Not for now, but
I need one that I can just share on stream. So maybe we'll have that for you.
Maybe we can have one that it's only available for Mondays, so you can have some special offers. I can talk about that with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't wait right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that. All right. We've also, let's see here. Thanks, Chris, for giving me the opportunity to pull that up. Rosanna asks, is there a way to move the logbook? We are working to the top of the list. On the desktop app, yes. There's a little star on each logbook. You can star that. And then whenever you click the filter to filter out all your starred logbooks, they all just pop up right at the top. And you can click the filter again. It goes back to whatever its place is in the list. So great call out there. Thank you. Terry says he needs to try the Hunted Parks feature. Absolutely, Terry. I'm sure you've got a lot. Guys, go check out Ron, W1AW/0 on 14326 at US 8594. Ron is doing an POTA activation as one of the W1AW stations. So unless maybe Ron's just posting the spot here. Maybe Ron's not there. Maybe he's just calling it out. But either way, go check that out. Larry in a 4DX finished number 11 out of 304 WRL users on the contest over the weekend. Let me go ahead and share that. So here you can see our newest change here on the contest page. You come here, and unlike usual, it's not cluttered with all the contests. Old contests, everything all on the same page here. We've got.
I discovered that on Friday, and I was like, "Oh my God, where are the contests?"
A couple minutes ago. So you've got all the live contests, which there are none going on right now, but when there are, they'll pop up here. Upcoming contest is on its own tab now, and recently completed contests on its own tab. So let's go into CQ Worldwide. Whoa!
Yes,
that's awesome. 25,226 contacts. That is almost as much as we had on Winter Field Day. That is insane.
Yes.
That is awesome, guys. Great work. Great work, everybody, on
I
making that.
saw it this morning because I am preparing the post for this week, and it was amazing to see
That's
those
beautiful,
results.
guys. That is incredible. First
And
place,
thank you, Brad, for
Charlie.
adding all those contests.
Look at this. This shows us as World Radio League. Look at these first and second place winners here. Charlie Alpha 1 OGG is from, let's see here. It'll load here. Charlie Alpha 1 OGG from, let's see here. Oh, it's pulling up there we go, from Chile.
Oh, it's very close to Argentina.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got there went my page here. Let me reshare. Give me just a second.
I'm looking at the comments, Andy, and I see Francis's comment about adding European contests. Brad is really down for adding any appropriate contests, so folks can add just make a note in the Discord.
Yes.
I'm sure there's a spot for it. And,
We have we literally have a contest requests channel in the Discord. So
there you go.
Go drop it there. Igor 9 Alpha 5 GG, second place. He's from, let's see here. He's from Croatia. Very nice. And we've got third place is Michael AF0F from looks like he's from
United States.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could find his state that he was from, but there we go. Kansas City metropolitan area, so very close to me actually, or fairly close. But great job, everybody, making us proud out there. That is amazing. That is beautiful. I don't know if James has seen this yet, Catalina. I'm gonna have to send this to him because I know he's out today, but he will love this.
I was going to send it today, and I joined the meeting, and then I said, "Well, you can wait until I post it on social media."
303 participants. That's amazing, guys. That's amazing. Look at that activity. That's beautiful. That's what we like to see. But yeah, Larry finished number 11 on the list. So great work, Larry.
Yeah, that's a great number.
Chris, K2 PTC. He finished right behind Larry. Had plans Sunday afternoon, so he had to pop out. In other words, Larry, he's saying he would have beat you. It's like the big fish that got away story. No, I'm kidding. We have Lee has his foundation test tomorrow. That's awesome. Lee, I'm assuming you're in the UK, so all the best on your foundation test. Absolutely,
wish you the best.
What else do we have? I tagged a few more comments here. Anthony from Maine, studying for ham tech license. Well, Anthony, we have the professor in the house here. So
go, Anthony, go.
Yeah, there you go. The professor.
You can do it, Anthony.
So get out there and crush it, Anthony. You got this. You got this. Larry says, asking Jim, what's your call sign and where in Florida are you located? Jim, you can be as general as you want to describing your location. We don't want your street flooded with excited fans,
My call sign is N4BFR, and I am in Alachua County.
There we go.
I'll do that.
Perfect. Peter's asking what's going on with the U.S. 250th birthday awards. I will share screenshots or PDF of what we've got going on with those, Peter, and those will be released very soon. So to start working towards them, I will describe what they are right after the break here, coming up in just a few minutes. But yeah, thank you to Terry, David, and Anthony for the birthday wishes. Much appreciated. I really appreciate that. We've got JV Krause took and passed his extra exam after only 2 weeks of ham radio prep course. So great work.
Wow.
It took me a lot longer than 2 weeks. I was in and out of that course for a long time before I dared to take it. So congrats, man. That's awesome. Zach, new goal, collect QSL cards from all World Radio League employees like Pokemon. In that case, we're gonna have to get Catalina on Echo Link. We're gonna have to get Ryan to get on the air. I'm trying to think of all the licensed, all the licensed employees. So yeah.
Catalina,
several
Ryan, myself, Andy, James, Brad, and if you really want to get the rare one, you got to get Chuck and TGUP.
Oh my! I don't know if I've got five. I don't think I've ever got Chuck. Yeah, that's.
I definitely don't have Chuck in the log.
We'll make Chuck a wild card. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And we do have other members of the team that are not licensed yet. Some of them are in areas where it's difficult to get your license. So, but yeah, all the licensed members, that's an awesome idea. I like that idea, collecting QSL cards from all of them. Zach also says that Maggie and himself will be at Hamvention. Maggie is giving a speech for Youth on the Air on the 15th. That is great. I would love to attend that. I'm gonna have to check that out and see if I can attend that one, because as old and refined as I appear, and even though I just had a birthday, I'm still, according to probably most people on the team, I'm still just a youngster. I'm the youngest member of the team, so I'm very interested in this Youth on the Air event. So I might be a little too old for Youth on the Air, but I'd still like to see that. We have got, who else do we have here? Chris says the courses have been awesome. He hasn't tested yet. He's certainly got his confidence level up. Yeah, Chris. We've got Jim does an excellent job teaching those courses, and we've got an amazing editing team, really incredible editing team. So. And I know Jim and Catalina would back me up on that.
Yes, absolutely.
Studying for my extra, hoping to take it in 3 weeks from KM7AQN, Washington. You've got this. Extra is a bear compared to tech in general, but it is not that bad.
How do you pronounce his name?
I don't know. Javier?
Oh, because in Spanish is Javier.
Javier. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I'm sorry. I just don't know how to pronounce your name. I tried. I'm guessing it's Javier. Okay, don't hold it against me, please. I'm horribly limited to American English, so please don't hold it against me.
It's okay. It's difficult for me to whenever I have to announce.
Try to remember the names of my 6 closest friends. No.
Whenever I have to announce the winners, I feel a little bit nervous because
I understand.
I want to pronounce those names correctly, but sometimes it's hard for me.
Absolutely. Larry, NA4DX, made his first ham radio contact as a guest operator with his friend Bill KI7F using the U.S. Navy's ham radio station KG6AKR, the voice of Apra Harbor in 1974. That is so
wow.
A really cool story.
Yeah, cool.
You ought to write something up on that in the community. I'm sure there's a lot of people there who would love to read about that. So that's really cool. It's really cool. Eduardo asking to please support the IARUHF World Championship. Yes, drop that in the Discord under the contest requests.
That's a big one
there.
for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And Chris saying the mobile app has a bug on the contacts shown on the map. Chris, hit me up in Discord. I think I saw some DMs maybe from you a little bit ago. I'll go back and look at those, and we can chat about that. So, absolutely, guys, we are already up against our 1 hour break. So we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. Catalina, you're still gonna be with us, right?
Yes, I can say a little bit more.
Awesome. And Jim, I think you said you're gonna be here for quite a while. So
I'll be here at least another half hour.
Okay, good. All right. Well, don't go anywhere, guys. We'll cover some more of your comments, as well as talk about the America 250 awards. We'll talk Artemis 2. We've got plenty more to talk about, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Are you ready to ditch that 90s ham radio logging software and upgrade to something from this century? Well, now you can. Welcome to a brand new era of software in ham radio, World Radio League. Whether you're a brand new ham radio operator just getting started or a seasoned veteran looking to upgrade your logging experience, World Radio League is the ham radio tool suite for you. Its sleek, modern design brings ham radio into today's world. No more digging through endless menus to find basic features. It's all right in front of you, ready to go with just a couple clicks. An extremely customizable logging interface is just the beginning. We integrate with 7 spotting networks to make finding your contacts that much easier. Plus,
we offer many custom mapping and analytics tools so that you can view your contacts your way. We have all sorts of tools tailored to contesting, POTA, SOTA, WWFF, and other activities as well. And it gets better. With our cloud-based log storage, you can access your logs using our fully featured web interface in tandem with our robust mobile app. You can log into your account on any device and even log contacts offline, syncing them to your online account later. The best part? Logging with World Radio League is free. Just set up an account and start logging. Want to use advanced features like large log imports and analytics? Upgrade to a premium plan starting at only $3 a month. Join a huge community of ham radio operators at the fastest growing ham radio software platform available by creating your free account at worldradioleague.com today, or search for World Radio League in your favorite app store.
We are back, y'all. See everybody here. For the third half of the show, last 2 hours in ham radio. Go check out our newspaper. This thing looks incredible. Now available on the Ham Radio Press store. We just dropped a link. Go check out that newspaper. I need to turn my music down, or y'all are going to start complaining. So there you go. Hopefully that's a little better. We still got Professor Jim and Catalina in the house. Great to see you both still here. Thank you both for sticking around through the break. Got a few more comments to hit. We're going to talk Artemis 2. We're going to talk all kinds of stuff. I saw, where was it here? Oh yeah, the 250th, the US 250 Awards. Let me go ahead and share those with y'all. I have the PDF files here that we're going to be using. Let me go ahead and download those. Graphic designer, and share those with you. Do kind of a live review of those on the air. Oh, wow, that looks beautiful. Okay, let me go ahead and...
I'm sorry, and interrupt. If you want that sticker, I see a comment. Maybe you can, if you're in Dayton, you can visit our booth and maybe there are some surprises for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we are going to have... I will share that we're going to have some not yet, at least 1 or 2 not yet released stickers that are going to be really, really awesome. So,
exactly,
some fun stickers. So yeah, we're really excited about this. Trying to get this shared. There we go. All right, here's the first one. Wow, that looks beautiful.
Beautiful.
This is just a proof of concept. This is not my certificate. It was just a design from which we're going to base the certificate. So this certificate recognizes the operator's active participation, dedication to amateur radio. Let's see here. Successfully logged radio activity using the World Radio League platform at least 250 days during the 2026 calendar year. So this one's just 250 different days. We also have, what else do we have? Can I tab through these? How do I do this? Let me share the others here. There's got to be a better way to share these.
If you start right now and log every day, there are 277 days left in the year. So you still have a chance to qualify for that award.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh. Absolutely. So we've also got that one. We've got this one. This one, honestly, is probably going to be the easiest one to qualify for here. This one is confirming 250 contacts with U.S. stations in 2026. That one's probably going to be the easiest one to qualify. So get 250 U.S. station confirmations in 2026. That looks like a challenge, but I think it's going to be the easiest one. We've also got, let's see here. Pardon me, it's taking a moment to get these all shared, but this is really cool. So we've got that one. We've got this one's going to be a little bit. This one might be the most well, I don't know if it's the most challenging or not. This one is confirm a contact on 250 different days in 2026. This doesn't have to be. This doesn't have to be with U.S. stations. It can be with anybody. But confirm a contact on 250 different days in 2026. That one's going to be interesting. And then the last one we have 4 different awards. The last one we have is, which one is that? Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. And Jim, you mentioned this about you still have 277 days. The one that's 250 days, 250 different days in 2026, that can be just 250 different days. So if they've logged days if they've already been logging this year, it's retroactive back to January 1st. So
sure, I'm just saying for folks that haven't started yet.
Absolutely. And for folks that don't have a logging streak started yet, this one's going to be the most challenging probably. This is log 250 consecutive days in 2026. This is going to be for the really hardcore operators, which we do have a few. We have a few that are going mad. Brad's probably going to be one of the first to win this. But 250 consecutive days in 2026. That one's going to be really interesting. And I'm thinking we're going to have a few winners on the 250th day of 2026. But yeah, if you start right now, you've got 277 days to get this one. So you've just got to make the 250 of those in a row count. so not much wiggle room there on that one. I think I'm gonna try to go for this one myself, but life does get in the way, so we'll see what happens. But we'll try.
At least you can try.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything's well, not everything, but many things are worth trying.
September 7th is the 250th day.
Okay, so there are probably going to be some that get it on September the 7th. And then starting from then on is when those are going to start being awarded. Some of the others will be probably awarded before that, but that one will probably begin being awarded on September. Well, no. The confirmed 250 contacts with U.S. stations in 2026, that one can be awarded ahead of that. But I think the rest of them won't kick in until, just chance here, consecutive days, 250 different days. Yeah, the rest of those won't be available until September 7th. So, yeah, absolutely. All right, but you've got to get kicked into gear now if you want to go for them. So, Everlasting Impression says, can't wait to take my exam. Order the new-ish Icon 7300 Mark II. Waiting to hear back on his local club when they can test them. That's great. Greetings from Sardinia. Wow, I think that's the first Sardinian we've had in the chat. So welcome, Francesco. That's great. Appreciate you hopping in here. Rosanna asking, can we go back and take those new parts of the POTA course that have been added? Jim, that's a you question.
Yes, absolutely. They'll be there as they're added. You can just go in and I believe the course marks if you have taken a lesson or not. So yeah, you're absolutely available too. Just like anything else, as we enhance that particular course.
Once you purchase it, it's yours forever, including all updates. So yeah, absolutely. Hey, Andy Kelly, great to see you. Thanks for popping in. Zach says he'll be activating under the W1AW stroke 4 from 331 to 47 on either SSB or FT8. So go check out Zach. Yeah. Looks like that starts this week. Absolutely. Sean, the previous owners of his call sign still shows up on World Radio League app as the correct owners of the call. Okay. Submit a bug report, include your call sign, and we will absolutely look into get that corrected for you. Thank you, Sean, for reaching out. Yeah. Just submit a quick bug report and we'll get that taken care of for you. Thank you for calling that out. There's a few different ways that that should be very easy to resolve. So yeah, just reach out. AF0F live streams his POTA hunting. Always sends Zach a link when he gets him at the parks. Yeah, AF0F is really cool. He does a lot of great activation. So. Sean says he's also loving World Radio League and used Ham Radio Prep for tech in general, working on his extra. That's great, Sean.
Hey,
go.
Can't wait for you to join the extra club, man. That's
come on.
Awesome.
You can do it.
Yeah, great to hear from you. Francisco discovered our platform. It's very convenient for logging, especially when he's on a laptop or he doesn't have the possibility to use a PC. That's incredible, Francisco. I'm glad you're liking it. If you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out. We have a very active community presence and community. So, yeah, feel free to reach out anytime.
I'm looking forward to trying the desktop app offline.
Oh yeah. It works amazing. I used it the other day. It's incredible. So, and it has this offline mode now. So you can go into offline mode where you're like not technically logged into your cloud account. You're just logged in locally and you can log contacts. And then when you go back online, you just sign back into your cloud account and it syncs them all to the cloud. So it's really great. Mm-hmm. Dave says he has Jim and James in the log. I think, Dave, you forgot somebody. Let's see. Who would that be? Oh, yeah, me. I'm in your log, Dave. Come on.
Dave, I just looked. Yeah, we're confirmed.
That's awesome. Yeah. Dave is very local to me. He's a great friend. He was one of my very first contacts in ham radio on the local repeaters. So always glad to see Dave at the ham fests and what have you. So, yep, Dave, absolutely. Great to see you Saturday, by the way, at the Oars Hamfest. Rosanna says, is there a way to have a beginner CW course with the ability to interact with other students? Well, we do have some things in the works. We have a very early prototype of an app that walks you through a CW learning program. I have shared that on this live stream before to get y'all's feedback. I have gotten almost no feedback, so I'm going to share it again. It's morsemastery.com. MORSEMASTERY, morsemastery.com. Go there, walk through it, at least the first module, check it out, see what you think about it, give me feedback. We're iterating, we're iterating right now and trying to get this thing production ready. So it's totally free to use. Go in there, check it out, see what you think, and let me know. I would love to hear your feedback on that. So
I would say if you're absolutely needing something to like in this style to get your CW skills up now, Andy and I have both talked with the folks from Long Island CW Club, and they have a really interesting program that has the kind of interaction you're looking for.
They have a great program over there at Long Island CW Club. They're great people, and they have a great system. And that's where I got a lot of inspiration for Morse Mastery from them. So definitely check them out. They're great folks. And another thing, I would suggest for any of you who are interested in learning CW, I tell this to everybody every chance I get. Start just learn your call sign. And I think I even mentioned this in the POTA course. So if you haven't purchased the POTA course yet, go purchase it so you can hear me say this again. If learn your call sign. Learn what a 73 sounds like. Know the sound of your call sign. Say it over and over again in your head. Mine is dot it dot 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 dot. Let me start that again. Dot it dot 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 dot. Just do the dits and dots in your head over and over and over until you know your call sign in and out. Backwards, well, not backwards, but know it in and out, and just know it extremely well. That way, when you get on the air and you hear that come back to you, it clicks instantly in your head. Just do that over and over in your head until you know what your call sign sounds like. You'll pick up a 73 right away. 73s are easy to hear on the air. Once you learn those two things, you'll figure out really quick how to send your state. You literally just get on the air and hunt POTA stations. Hunt POTA stations like crazy. Even if you have no idea what they're telling you back, hunt POTA stations. Send your call sign whenever they pick you up. Tell them they're 599 or 5NN. Send them your state and a 73. And I mean, that is all you need to do. And you will start to learn stuff like really fast once you do that. And I know I say that over and over, but it is really true. You'll start to pick up stuff really quick. But yeah, hunting POTA is a great way to learn CW. So Pepe, great to see you, my friend. Sorry to take up all that time on a rant, but I want people to learn CW. It is one of the funnest modes out there. So, wanted to take the time to throw that out. Zach wants the sticker. Zach, it's available on the store. The sticker is available on the store now. And if you see us at Hamvention, like you said, you're going to, you can pick up a couple there. So, Ham KJ5 says currently working hard for that award. If he gets 10 more, or gets all the awards, Andy grows a beard. Ooh, let me think about that for a little bit. I'm sensing a challenge. Zach's on 89 out of 89 days in 2026. That's incredible. And Ham KJ5 double triple awards for single sideband FT8 and other modes. Yeah, interesting. That is a good
band
thought.
awards or band and mode awards are always good.
Yeah. We've also got a lot more awards coming very soon. So, Ham KJ5, Catalina, can we catch you on FT8?
Absolutely.
That's all I've been doing lately is
Yeah.
FT8 for some reason.
I understand. 73 Dave, great to see you here. Zach says pro tip for CW, also know the individual letters of your call sign along with a question mark. Yeah. And learn the proper Roger. I have a clip for you. Zach's here once again. Let me send you. Don't pay any attention to my king here because I was trying to get a camera up and going to record this contact, and so I got excited and messed up my king a little bit. But this is Zach sends a true proper Roger here. Let's take a listen. Here comes the proper Roger. There we go. That's a proper Roger. That's a true proper Roger. You gotta love the proper Roger. If you don't know the proper Roger, go look up Forrest KI7QCF on YouTube. He is a great proponent of the proper Roger. It's awesome. Zach, great work on that bug. Go ahead, Catalina.
No, I was going to say that it's very similar to my alarm in the mornings.
I need to key just get up Catalina in Morse code so you can use it for your alarm, and then you'll be waking up learning Morse code at the same time.
Imagine getting an alarm that it's sending you Morse code, and you have to. It won't stop until you say
you decode the Morse code and type it in. Yes. Oh, Catalina. This is a brilliant idea. We need to invent a new alarm app. This is brilliant. I love this. Thank you. I need to build this for myself. This is great. That's great motivation for learning Morse code. It's the only way you can shut your alarm off in the morning.
Exactly. That's like a code.
I like it. Okay. Great thought. Ed says he has every day this year now, including last year, 137 days last year. That's great.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Steven says, thanks for doing a presentation for Smoky Mountain Amateur Radio Club to set us membership for the World Radio League. That's awesome,
Wow.
Steven. It's awesome. And glad to do that anytime. Guys, if you want me to do a presentation for your club, I'm happy to do it. I've done a lot of them for World Radio League. Jim, I think you've done a few for Ham Radio Prep, maybe?
I have.
So yeah, if you want us to do Ham Radio Prep or World Radio League or both presentations for your club, reach out. We'll get you set up. Yeah, we love doing that for y'all.
Catalina can totally coordinate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Partnerships at hamradioprep.com. Email
and we
Catalina.
have like a great program for clubs where we can give you a discount code unique for your club, so you can get some discount on World Radio League memberships and have Radio Prep bundles.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. Zach says he can record Catalina a series of proper Rogers to wake her up. So yeah, that's maybe worth it. All right. We have covered the comment section in ad nauseum, as they say. So, Jim, why don't you tell us about what's going on with Artemis 2? Saw some news over the weekend where we might get some openings, some launch opportunities in the coming days. So why don't you tell us what's going on there?
Yes. So for those who don't know, Artemis 2 is America's mission back to the moon. They're sending a crew of 4 to make a lunar orbit. And one of the exemplars on this particular mission is that this crew will travel the furthest away from the Earth that any human beings have ever traveled. So that's really exciting. They are launching this week, hopefully, from Kennedy Space Center. They are going to, the first opportunity is April 1st at 6:42 p.m. So just after 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then between the 1st and the 6th, that slips a little bit every day as far as the opportunities go. That's the early April window. If for some reason it doesn't happen in early April, there are late April, early May windows. And this is because moon got to be where you can get at it and track it and all those kind of things, right? So there's some lunar opportunities there.
Yeah, absolutely.
The crew of 4 actually contains 3 ham radio operators. It's 3 guys and a woman. All 3 guys are ham radio operators. 2 of them, Wiseman and Glover, have made contact from the ISS. The Canadian has not, but he is ham. But unfortunately, they're not taking any ham radio gear on Artemis. There will be no ham radio contacts from Artemis 2. That doesn't mean that groups like ARIS and AMSAT aren't working to hopefully get radios on the moon in lunar orbit, on future missions, those kind of things, because they definitely are.
They seriously need to claim the call sign Mike 00 November for that.
That would be a British call sign.
Well, with the 00, I'm not sure if it might be, but with the double number there, I don't know. That would be.
I don't know. Yeah, that'd be one of those special.
Yeah.
Go to King Charles and ask permission kind of.
Oh yeah, there you
go. So this is all happening on beginning on Wednesday, hopefully. And one of the interesting ham radio related things outside of the fact that we've got 3 hams going up and experienced hams is that there is a group that has been formed called AREX, AREX, Amateur Radio Experimentation. And it is a group that joins ARIS, Amateur Radio on the space station, and AMSAT, which is the radio amateur satellite service, together to do some of these lunar projects and kind of future beyond the space station projects. The interesting part here is that the AREX team, and there's 5 ground stations that are participating in this round, is joining a group of 30 plus ground stations that are working with NASA SCAN. That's SCAN is Space Communications and Navigation. The N stands for navigation. With NASA to see if there can be kind of community tracking of the telemetry. So the Artemis 2 capsule and the mission will use something called TDRS, the Tracking and Relay Data System from NASA that is run by NASA SCAN. And they will have encrypted communications back and forth between the spaceship and Earth. Now, NASA still wants to see if other groups can track the spacecraft using that data that's encrypted. But just like you would do a fox hunt, right? You're going to go and find where a radio is, not based on the content of the radio signal, but on the signal themselves. So 35 ground stations, including 5 AREX stations, are going to be doing this fox hunt to try and track the capsule as much as they can between Earth, the moon, and back using that telemetry stream. So you won't be able to decode and hear astronaut communications, but if you're really into trying to capture that, it's going to be, according to the public information, between 2.2 and 2.29 gigahertz. And some folks did some testing during Artemis 1, and I think it came up to 2.2165 gigahertz was the center frequency that they were tracking. So somewhere in this 2 gigahertz range, just below the ham band at 2.3 gigahertz is where you may be able to go in and find some tracking data if you've got some 2 gigahertz equipment that can hear those frequencies. And you're probably going to need a super multi-element Yagi and those kind of things. But if you're in that kind of scenario, you can point your dish at it. You might be able to hear some telemetry signals coming back from the Artemis mission in the Orion capsule. So that's the real interesting thing. I think that way that ham radio is participating in this event. Let's see. I see Pepe saying MOON would be a valid call sign. So that would be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us kind of how we landed as April 1st being the first launch date. I know there was some talk about launching ahead of that. What happened there? What's going on with that?
So there was a back in February, they rolled the rocket out to the capsule or out to the launch pad and did something called a wet dress rehearsal. And that means they get everybody on board, they fuel up the rocket, and they basically take it down to just a couple of minutes before launch to make sure everything works. And while that worked, as they were deconstructing that, they did find an issue with the rocket. So they rolled it back to the vehicle assembly building, that 4-mile trip on the crawler. They made some changes to it. It's since back on the pad for a couple of weeks now, and they are getting ready to do this. So you see Andy's got up in the stream. We've got the crew is in, they're in Cape Canaveral now. They had a virtual question and answer yesterday, and they're really excited. They're ready to go. They're talking about how you're going to exercise on the mission, and they'll be up 10 days once they get launched. So looks like this afternoon there'll be a news conference on launch prep, and Tuesday and Wednesday, and you can keep, this is the kind of thing you can keep following. Now, one other ham interaction is that if you are near the Kennedy Space Center for this event, you can generally tune in. There's two radio clubs in the area. I think there's a Kennedy Space Center club, and there's a Cape Canaveral club. One runs a 2-meter repeater, one runs a 440 repeater. You can listen in. So if you're trying to watch the launch in person, you can actually listen in on your ham radio and hear all of the material, the pre-launch countdowns and stuff. They get permission to rebroadcast that.
That is so awesome.
Yeah,
absolutely. HamKJ5 is asking how to get my email. Just cover this really quick. Andy@worldradioleague.com, or check me out on Keyword Said. You can grab it there. We added the ability now to copy it off of my World Radio League profile. So maybe that's the last time I'll say check me out on Keyword Said. Check me out on World Radio League. So yeah, absolutely, Jim. Thank you for all that information. That is really awesome. Yeah, I'm really excited. I could totally see. Wednesday's going to be an absolutely crazy day for me. We're going to be doing some traveling that day, but if I'm settled and good to go, I could totally see the opportunity of doing a launch watch party live on YouTube. We'll see if that happens. I don't know if that's going to happen. It would be really cool if we could, but that that might be an option. So stay tuned. If not us. Watch the launch over at NASA. So
the NASA feed, the
NASA feed. going to be amazing. So very excited about that.
And I have a question. Is there a possibility that the launch is moved? Like,
oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right now, I was thinking, hang on, I'll take a look at the space weather. So when I looked yesterday at the forecast, there were 80% go. There was a 20% risk of weather issues. There's always a risk of weather, especially in this Florida area where it gets moist and there pop up thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon, evening, and that's the time that they're launching.
So Jim, how far do you like time wise, like hours wise, how far away from the launch pad do you live?
I'm just over 100 miles, so it would probably take me on a normal day a couple hours to get there.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Let's see.
You'd be hard pressed to keep me away from the launch pad on a launch like that if I was that close.
Yeah, I've been to a few launches. It's awesome. I'm not sure. So I'm debating between two things. Either trying to, I won't be able to catch it when it's in space, but I feel like in this 100-mile range, I might be able to pick up a couple of squeaks when it goes up. So I may be here in my shack listening for that 2 gigahertz signal. I may, or I may go hang out with a friend who's like 20, 30 miles south of there and watch the launch together with a friend.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. That's so awesome.
So I'm looking at the last forecast issued, 20% chance of violating weather constraints due to winds or clouds, and a 25% chance of rain.
Yeah. And what's the percentage that they are looking for? Like what's, let's suppose that it's a 50-50. Can they launch with that percentage of risk?
They will go right up to a couple of minutes before. Sometimes it's 10 minutes. There's different holds in the plan, but they will look. They will go up to a couple of minutes before.
It's a very structured countdown, and they check these elements constantly as they're counting down. And once they get right up to it, that by then they know, well, the weather is either going to be bad or it is bad or it's not, basically right as they're launching. So like Jim said, with a couple minutes to spare, if the weather's bad, they'll call it off. They're just predictions right now. But when they get there, they'll actually know, hey, it's either go or it's not right now. And that's kind of what determines that. Yeah.
So there's a check-in. There's a poll at 17 minutes before. There's a poll at 10 minutes before. But there may also be the scenario where it's, they're supposed to launch at 6. It's 2 in the afternoon. They just know that the storms are never going to go away, so they're going to stop and try it the next day.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's opportunities the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. So they've got 6 days to try and get some good weather to get off the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Zach says when he lived in Florida, he loved going to see the launches. Nothing compares to the real thing. So loud and so bright. Yeah, I would love to see the real thing. I've never seen it in person. He also says that we need to get Professor Jim some media credentials for ham radio prep so he can get right up close.
Yeah, that would be cool. The first launch that I saw the first SpaceX manned launch, the DM2 launch.
Oh wow!
In 2020,
wow.
I went
very nice
and saw that, and I've seen some other things launch since then, but that's pretty cool. But there's also things like I'm looking at the stuff that they've published, Catalina, to answer your question. It says here, the launch team can hold at 6 minutes for the duration of the launch window. So it's a 2-hour window. So if they get to 6 minutes before and they say, hey, you know what? There's a little rain, but it's going to clear in 45 minutes. They'll sit and wait.
Yeah.
And they'll pick it up at 6 minutes to go before launch. And then
imagine you're undertaking one of the most monumental tasks in human history, and you've got a full planned countdown, and you get to 6 minutes left in your countdown, and you literally just pause for 45 minutes. That's what they might do. So, and then pick it right back up at the 6 minute mark. That's not a reset. That's picking it back up at 6 minutes and keep going. So,
Andy, if you want to share that, I just shared the link that has the full countdown.
Okay, let me grab that and share it out. That's awesome. There we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's
here we
beautiful.
go. L minus 49 hours, 50 minutes and counting. Launch team arrives to stations. Yeah, there we go. So really interesting stuff happens from about T minus 10 hours
So
down to
they will start the countdown tonight.
launch.
It's a 48-hour countdown. So they will start the countdown tonight.
Nice.
49
Absolutely.
hours.
Here in
And in
probably
fact,
about a couple
any
hours.
minute now.
Yeah. In
Any
about an
minute
hour and a half, they'll be starting that countdown.
Yep.
In fact, they have a 2 hour, 45-minute hold built in right here. So that countdown could start actually, any minute. You're right. Exactly. It could start.
Yep.
Could start any minute. So absolutely. Very cool. I'm going to be watching this thing very closely. If we get some interesting stuff going on, and I am available, we might do it since we've been following this so closely on the live stream. It would be really cool to do a live stream watch party, but don't know if that's going to happen. I'm going to be very out of pocket on Wednesday, but I am going to be watching updates closely. So hopefully this goes smoothly and they have a safe and timely launch. But we would rather them be safe than timely. So absolutely.
And I will say, let me put in, I volunteer for Eris. This is not, all the information I just provided is not official Eris. It's Professor Jim. But I do volunteer for Eris, and they're always looking for schools that want to make a contact with a crew member on the space station via ham radio. So if folks can go to eris.org, it doesn't make a difference what part of the world you're in. You'll get linked to, there's a US process, there's a North and South America process that's based out of Canada. There's an Asia process that's based out of Japan. There's a Europe, Africa, Middle East process that's based out of Europe.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what area, what part of the world you're in. There's a good chance that you could potentially get some school kids together with some teachers to get them making contacts with kids. Now, I will tell you, particularly in the US, this is teacher driven. So you want to go and find a teacher in an elementary school and a high school and engage with them and have them submit the proposal.
Absolutely. I did see a news story a few months back of a student group who I think they probably used the teachers to facilitate the contact, but they built all of the equipment. They set up, scheduled everything as a student group, and that was really, really cool to see. So, watch that video on YouTube for inspiration. But like Jim said, you probably want to pull in a teacher to help facilitate that.
I've watched some videos about that, and it's so good, so interesting, and it's a great experience for children and students.
That was a group in Pennsylvania. If you go to youtube.com/Eris Live, ARISSLIVE, you can find that video and others. And one more plug for Eris. There's actually 2 contacts coming up this week of that style.
Nice.
On Wednesday, there's a contact with 2 schools in Italy. And then on Thursday, there's a contact with a school in Swanee, Georgia, Metro Atlanta. So if you're in either one of those areas, you can tune into 145.800 megahertz on your handheld, and you can hear the downlinked questions. You can hear the crew member.
Very nice.
I think it's Sophie Adnot for Italy, and it's Chris Williams for the US. You'll be able to hear them talking via ham radio down to the school.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
That's really great. That's really, really great to see. So we are at break time. So will both of you be sticking through to the other side of the break? We got about 20 minutes after the break, and then we're gonna wrap it.
All right, why not?
Okay,
awesome. Catalina, will you still be here?
No, I can't stay.
Okay.
Catalina, all the best. You're
taking up all my time anyway, Catalina.
Catalina, thank you so much for joining us. Guys, don't go anywhere. We have a couple more updates, couple more comments to answer, and the propagation forecast after the break. So stick around. We will be, Professor Jim and myself will be right back after this, Catalina. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye. See you next week.
Don't go anywhere.
Okay. Imagine setting up your ham radio in a state or national park like this one, surrounded by nature.
And making contacts with people all over the world.
That's what Parks on the Air is all about. It's one of the most fun and rewarding ways to participate in ham radio.
POTA is for everyone.
Activators head out to parks to experience nature, while hunters try and contact them from home. With over 500,000 participants worldwide, there's an activation happening every day. And in fact, there's probably an activation going on in a park like this right now.
But if you're new, getting started can be overwhelming. From picking the right gear and antennas to setting up in the field, logging contacts, and following the rules.
That's why we created the Ham Radio Prep POTA course, your guide to getting started with Parks on the Air. We'll walk you through everything step by step, from choosing equipment to setting up, on-air operation, and logging.
This course will get you on the air fast and help you to avoid common beginner mistakes.
And even if you already have POTA experience, you'll find plenty of pro tips to optimize your station setup and operations.
We recommend having at least a general license for this course, but even if you're still a technician, this course will help you prepare for the next level and get ready to join in the fun.
POTA is an amazing way to build your skills, get in the outdoors, and connect with other hams around the world. So are you ready to start your next adventure?
Sign up for the POTA course today at hamradioprep.com.
Welcome back, everyone. We are here for our fourth half of the World Radio League show, episode 42, the fastest 2 hours in ham radio. Man, the show has gone by quick, as usual. We've still got good friend Professor Jim in for BFR in the house. So glad you joined us today, Jim, and you might want to unmute your mic.
I might want to.
Or not. So glad to have you here, Jim. It was really great. You gave me some information about Artemis too that I didn't have yet, so really appreciated that, and very much.
Yay, nerds.
Yeah, absolutely. Yay, nerds. Yeah, nerds unite. So we are working on a new, I am working on prototyping up a new net logging feature for the dev team to take and work on. So if you are a net host or a net control operator, give me some information on Discord, DM me, send it in the new features channel, whatever, on stuff that you would like to see as a net control operator, stuff that maybe exists in other software, stuff that doesn't exist that you wish did. Give me some information there. You can put it in the comments here, but please also put it on Discord so that I don't lose it. I would love to hear your thoughts. I'm working on it, and it's really fun, but I want to know what you want. So give me some information there. Jim, I picked up a new piece of equipment at the Orr's Ham Fest.
What do you got?
Got me a new tuner. So my first external antenna tuner. So I'm excited to try it out. I am not familiar with exactly how external tuners work, so I have a little bit of a learning curve here, but I'm really excited about it. I'm
sure Martin would be proud. I've had a few MFJ pieces of equipment in my studio, and I got to meet Martin once, and
nice.
He's a really nice guy.
Very nice. Yeah, absolutely. As is customary, and for good deals at Hamfests, I waited until everybody was packing up to leave, gave a lowball offer, and it was accepted. So
you don't want to take that home, do you?
Exactly.
I get it.
So, yeah, that was fun. But yeah, got a MFJ Versatuner. So can't wait to try that one out. So absolutely. Yeah. I saw a couple more comments pop in here I'm going to answer. Then we're going to give you the propagation forecast and say 73. Philip says next week is the big day representing World Radio League on Dirage in Belgium Ham Fair. That is so great, Philip. Really appreciate that. That's awesome. Send us some pictures. We want to see.
Sure.
Ed says, how do I filter for this year to date in QSO Manager? Let me pull up QSO Manager, and I will show you exactly how to do that. So if you go over to your logbooks tab and QSO Manager, you've got a date filter right here. You've got basically you're just going to want to go in here, pick the first day of the year right here, and the last day of the year. That's the best way to do it right now. We need a this year filter over here, but we don't have that yet. So you can just select a custom date range. That's going to be the best way to do it. So great question, Ed. I don't do this all the time. I do it every once in a while, but I am going to show this. This is what I'm working on right now on net logging. So this is kind of like a public net board that people can look at. The host can edit. Everybody else can look at. This is just your normal logging fields up top. So yeah, just a quick sneak peek. Maybe give you a little boost of energy to go and submit some features that you'd like to see there. So just thought I'd get through that real quick. Yeah, absolutely. So
look at I'm on the net.
Yeah, absolutely. You are on the net. You're like one of the first 3 call signs that always pops into my head when I need to log a sample call. So
no worries.
All right. Larry says he just worked FO stroke F6 BCW French Polynesia 10 meters. Very nice. Very nice, Larry. That's great. Dorvinian says, for the consecutive days thing, I have an offline scout trip planned. If I log a contact offline, will that count when I sync up? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely. Let's see here. Zach says, yeah, he loves being between the radio nerds and space nerds. Now, if he could just incorporate some mechanical keyboard conversations in there, my friend, you are in luck. You want to get me started on something, throw mechanical keyboards, space, ham radio, and fountain pens in one chat. I am all there for it.
Oh boy.
So
How about old computers? Can I show you something real quick?
Over on the other side? Go for it.
I just dug my old iMac out of the
very
out
cool.
of the box. So
that's awesome.
It works. It worked the last time I used it. I haven't turned it on in probably a year now.
Yeah.
I got it out.
Absolutely. That's awesome. That's awesome. Terry says he got a new bug at a Hamfest. That's great. Rodney and Zach are excited about net control features. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hey, Jim, good to see you here. VA3JIC, good to see you here. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Zach likes the mechanical keyboards. All right. So, yeah, I must say the Leo Bog is a nice one. It's the Rainy 75 is a good one. The Leo Bog's a good one. I'm all in for a good mechanical keyboards and whatever switches. I just recently switched to tactile switches, but now we're getting off in left field. Let's go ahead and read off the propagation forecast, and then let you guys take off, and then maybe we'll have a chat in the chat over here in the YouTube comments section. Maybe we'll have a chat about mechanical keyboards after the show ends and we're in post-show music playing. But let's go ahead and read the propagation forecast for today. So Monday, March 30th, showing to be quiet and stable with flux around 100, A index around 5, and KP around 2. Quiet geomagnetic field, no major drivers. We got 20 meters, 17 and 15 are going to be there. You get up around that 17, 15, you're going to see some, it's going to be rather marginal. It's going to be there, but kind of some openings. 40 and 80 should be excellent after dark. Tuesday, March 31st, tomorrow, flux around, holding around 100, A5, KP at 2. Predictable 20 meter steady. So basically the same thing. 20 meters steady. 17 is going to be modest midday. Low bands are going to be strong and clean. Wednesday, April 1st, flux 95 to 100. A at 45. No, I'm kidding. It's April 1st. A at 5, KP at 2. 20 meters is going to be reliable. You are going to have some 17 meter windows. 15 is going to be mostly closed. 80 and 40 should be solid at night. Thursday, April 2nd, quiet to slightly unsettled later. Flux still, it's been dropping every week now. So it's falling to that 90 to around 95. A rising to around 8 and KP to 3. We're going to have the leading edge of a coronal hole stream coming through. Most of the day is going to be good HF. Late polar paths are going to get a little fluttery. 20 meters still going to be productive mid-latitude. Friday, April 3rd, flux is going to be around 95. A around 10 to 12. KP 3 to 4. Let's see here. Coronal hole, high-speed stream influence that day. 20 meters is going to be solid. 17 shorter and inconsistent. 15 is going to be unreliable with some possible auroral enhancement on VHF if that KP bumps up around 4. Saturday, April 4th, unsettled, trending better. Flux 95, A around 8, KP around 3, with 20 meters improving throughout the day. 17 is going to come back middle of the day. 40 is going to be pretty strong for regional communications. And 80 is going to come back after sunset. Sunday, Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everybody. Easter Sunday, April 5th, is going to be quiet with flux around 90 to 95. A is going to be around 5 with KP around 2. Going to have some reliable HF on 20 meters. 17 is going to be usable midday. 15, still marginal. And then Monday, April 6th, 1 week from today, March Mugs for Map Shares winners announcement day. It's going to be quiet with flux falling more to around 90, A around 5, KP around 2. Once again, a stable and predictable day. 20 meters good, 17 pretty good, 40 and 80 good after dark. So your worst stability is going to be Friday, April the 3rd, and high bands are going to be weak. We're going to the solar minimum here, folks, and we're headed that direction. So I have never operated through a solar minimum. Jim, I'm assuming you've done quite a bit of operating through a solar minimum.
Yes.
What's your take on solar minimum operating?
You can still operate. You're getting
there you go.
In a lot of cases, you're getting less DX, more. The signals just don't propagate as far. It's not that radio signals don't propagate at all. It's just they don't propagate as far, and you don't have openings as often.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
absolutely. So, yeah.
I mean, I got DXCC during a solar minimum. So
cool. There you go. There you go. So do not stop operating. Do not create a self-fulfilling prophecy of no signals during solar minimum. That is the worst way to handle it. So yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to getting, staying active and on the air through the coming months and years. Doing POTA, lots of POTA, lots of CW, as is my thing of late. Zach says he doesn't know whether he spent more on keyboards or radio equipment. Absolutely. So I may be activating a few out-of-state parks. We will be traveling a bit this weekend, and I may be able to get a chance to activate 1 or 2 out-of-state for me parks. So look for me later this week on the air. I may have the opportunity. If I do, I'd love to work some of you on CW. I don't know if I'll have the ability to do voice yet or not. I'm setting up a whole new mobile station, and I don't know whether I'll have it all together, but I will plan on taking my portable radio, my KH1, to get out there and do some CW. So
if you look back, parks, national parks on the air, which was 2016. was near solar minimum.
Yeah.
And everybody seemed to have a good time.
Absolutely. That was, people had so much fun that they created parks on the air after that. Basically created parks on the air at solar minimum. So yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Guys, it's been a great show as always. I appreciate each and every one of you. Jim, thank you so much for coming along today. It was a lot of fun. Really appreciate having you here.
My pleasure to
hope to have you back. Hope to have you back very soon to do another one of these. Absolutely. Always great to see you. We had the fairly short-lived, not saying it's over, but at this point, the fairly short-lived QRM podcast, and we need, we need to get back together and do some more some more videos. So it was great to have you on today. Really
Well, I
appreciate
think
it.
this is a good next step from that.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I'm not
QRM
crying
great.
for the QRM podcast. I'm happy that there's
Yeah.
a weekly show.
Yeah, QRM was great. It was not sustainable as far as a weekly schedule with the way we had it. So the World Radio League show fixed that. So guys, 73, have a great rest of your week, and we'll catch you next week on the World Radio League show, episode 43. Look forward to seeing you there. Thanks, everybody. November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray, and I'm clear. That's it.